Yo, in my opinion, Cardi B is a toxic, disgusting, vicious, vile, venomous woman. Yo, we gonna get into everything regarding her, the Super Bowl, also her talking crazy in regards to that young 4-year-old child, in regards to sports betting. We gonna talk about it all. Potent Pondering, please make sure that you come and thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live or I do uploads, right? So make sure that you hype up this video, swipe it, hype it. You already know what to do. But listen, I don't want to waste no time. I want to get into it. Listen, I want to let you know. I made this. This is my third time making this video. Y'all know that New York State under a state of emergency, snowstorm going crazy. In my city, we got almost 20 inches of snow. So I'm shooting my video in different locations. It just did not come out right. Like, the lighting is very specific. Like, I got a new lens, everything. It's just so it's like my setting is perfect for me to record. The video just didn't come out. I shot 2 videos. My third time shooting this. It's probably gonna be about 20 minutes. But listen, I want to talk about Cardi B. Yesterday she's tethered so closely to Stefon Diggs, and she thinks she's so slick trying to stay close to him and trying to sneak her song in every time, hoping that the damn streams would go up, hoping that people would go out to that damn concert that is selling poorly. You know what I mean? Putting in her damn group chats on Instagram, begging people, putting the tickets out there, just begging at this point. Shouldn't they just want to come? Shouldn't they want to come? The same way these people be in the comments boosting you up, saying that, telling you that you were right in regards to going at this young girl. Why they ain't buying the tickets? Because they online for the beef and for the wars and all of that, but they ain't never digging in their pockets. They ain't never digging in their pockets. So what happened? Yo, so Cardi B, she's tethered herself to Stefon Diggs, and she now all of a sudden, he exposed her saying that she was a sports girly now, right? She ain't never been into sports before, even though she rode Offset to the damn moon and back. I don't know what he was into, but she never made it known that she was into sports. So now she's all over there, in the sports world. So there's a young girl online who does predictions, right? Just a fun little, videos that she makes with her dad. And she made a prediction that I guess didn't go in the favor of Cardi B. But I heard on the back end that her predictions actually were right. Whatever. What I want to say is Cardi B came out and called this little girl a bitch, right? Now, you see how she's so crazy about her kids, as everybody should be. She has beautiful kids, Culture, her daughter Blossom, and her 2 little boys, right? Her Culture, Vulture. Could you imagine how she would be if somebody called her daughter a bitch, right? Do you imagine? See, listen, can you remember when her and Nicki got into it, and Nicki did the little shady stuff that she said? Even though she apologized to her daughter, she said the shady stuff she did because she wanted to get people's attention in regards to the things that Cardi had said about black women. But Cardi played the victim card, or she did reverse psychology manipulation. That's what she specializes in, right? I don't know if people got the message, but that's what Nicki was. That was the bigger picture of what Nicki was trying to get across. So like, I'm dumbfounded at the fact that she would even utter the word bitch out of her mouth in regards to a 4-year-old little girl. So listen, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the video so you can understand what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it already.
That little white girl said they weren't gonna win. Fuck that bitch! I told ya! I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Yeah.
And listen, she talking about she didn't mean to say that. She didn't mean to say that. What is it? What is it? Is it just like some Bronx thing going on? Is it the inner city pity? What is it? What is it? Like, I don't understand. Like, because you would never want anybody to regard your daughter like that. You would not. You would go crazy. The same way you did online when you was talking crazy about Nicki's child, talking about him saying that he had a learning disability, all that. Listen, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You might be trying to be all happy and out there trying to play your song in front of Stefon, trying to listen. You are trying to get attention by the way of him, the Patriots winning against the Broncos. So now we got to deal with this. Now we got to deal with this 304 at the damn Super Bowl. And they said that she may be performing with Bad Bunny. But it's like, now we got to deal with her attaching her. I'm so happy that the damn football season is over. We ain't got to see her ass. Because this is what it's all about. I just seen this thing online with Erica Mena. She got a new black man. Cardi, it's like she run from Offset to a new black. Why y'all ain't listen to y'all grandmothers? I know they giving y'all the message when the black man do y'all wrong that go back to your community. Why they ain't going back to their own community? Why is every time they want to suck, jockey, ride, and get on top of everything black? and at the same time not like black women. And I'm not impressed by you cozying up with Stefon Diggs' mom. You know, I guess that must be some sort of old, or you know, to show black women that you over there right now. You know, you showing this mom love. Please, she came online and blatantly disrespected Offset's mother. So Stefon, she'll do it to you too. I want to play this clip from this white guy who came out and spoke up out against Cardi B regarding this matter with her disrespecting a 4-year-old child. So let's talk about this. And this man also said that he spoke to the father as well.
I'm sorry, Cardi B. What was that?
That little white girl said they weren't gonna win. Fuck that bitch! I told ya! I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say it.
Yeah, that was the classless Cardi B on her Instagram live in front of her millions of followers screaming, "That little white girl, F that little B." So what did that little white girl say that was so awful? What did she do? Well, she made this video.
No. Buffalo! 49ers!
That's it. That's what she did. Her and her dad make cute little videos where every single game she picks which team she thinks is going to win by picking the football helmet. And apparently when Cardi B's team won, she decided to hop on her Instagram live, and to a child she doesn't know, to a 4-year-old little innocent girl, she decided to scream to her followers, "F that little B." But then all of a sudden, Cardi, you had a realization real quick, and I could see it in your eyes. You forgot you were on Instagram Live and you couldn't cover it up. You couldn't edit that out. So you decided to immediately go, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. No, you did mean it. You knew exactly what you were saying when you said it. You just instantly realized you couldn't cover it up. You couldn't cover up the terrible things you said to an innocent little girl, and you tried to backtrack it. That's pathetic. And you know what's equally as pathetic? In the comments sections, you have grown-ass people saying things like this. You put your child on the internet. You should know what comes with it. You use your daughter for money. You commercialize your daughter and expect it to go well? Are you fucking serious with these comments, people? So let me get this straight. Instead of siding with the dad and the daughter, be like, "Damn, that's really wrong to scream F that little B" from a celebrity to an innocent little 4-year-old, some of you are siding with Cardi B and saying that's what you get for posting your kid on the internet. No. No parent and child deserves outright hatred thrown at them on social media over simple, cute little videos. You know what's really sad is the dad sent me that video, and he was telling me about how hard it is to see all the hate they're receiving online over a simple little football video that they made, and how him and his daughter use the NFL to bond, and he teaches her things like her colors, geography, and math when they watch the games and when they learn about the NFL together. The dad and his little girl over an innocent little video ended up on the dark side of the internet and have celebrities now saying F that little B to a 4-year-old girl off of a video they made. Cardi B wants to say F that little B to that innocent little girl? No. Fuck you, Cardi. You are a classless piece of trash, and so are all of your followers who stand behind you saying that that little girl and her dad got what they deserved. You are all garbage. You guys let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Like and share it. I'd appreciate it. Dedicated F Dad. Out.
So listen, what they reap, they will sow. See, you know what the biggest problem right here is? Cardi has never had to face her consequences, but she claims she's so woke like one of these conscious bitches. She's never had to face the consequences. You know, what made her think as though that she could speak about this little girl like that? And this man actually gave her some grace talking about, oh, she didn't realize she was on live. She knew that she was on live. To me personally, I don't care how much, y'all know I say this, I don't care how much designer they drape her in, how much they beat her face, what different color wigs they throw on the girl, the fits, the handbags, and all of that. There's something slow going on over there, because why you as a mother who pushed 4 kids out of the canal and you gonna say some shit like that about that little girl? Like, wow? Like, really? Why don't have the wherewithal or the emotional intelligence, or like you, it's like you just can't control your mouth. Like everything that I'm saying right now, I understand what I'm very careful when I speak. So you couldn't control that? You over 30 years old, brain developed already. You couldn't control that. But the problem is they never hold her accountable. She's never held accountable for the consequences or repercussions. Never. There's never any. When she, people might try to say something here and there, but I believe that the machine works in her favor. And this is why you got channels like mine that got to speak against it each and every time. So listen, even the Patriots fans is upset with Cardi B as well. So let's check this video out by this woman who's, a Patriots fan, and she mentioned something about Cardi.
New England Patriots, we gonna need Cardi B to shut the hell up and not bring that negative ass energy over here. We're trying to get to the Super Bowl, baby girl, and we don't need your ratchet ass out here cursing out little girls, 4-year-old girls, calling them bitchs. Maybe this is what Stefon Diggs was talking about the other day when he said he was gonna have to talk to her about one of her reactions to them winning.
That little white girl said they weren't gonna win. Fuck that bitch! I told ya! I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
This is the most gutter bucket, low life, classless type of shit I've ever seen in my life. You know you were talking about a little girl. Mind you, just 6-7 months ago, you was crying about respect for children. And here you are saying you talking about a little girl and still called her a bitch, laughed at it, and then them clowns around you was laughing too. Nothing is funny about calling a little girl a bitch. This shows you, man, this girl has no couth, and she does not need to be around the New England Patriots organization. We trying to get to a Super Bowl. 7 rings, baby. Have a good day.
So listen, could you imagine somebody going in and talking about her culture, Vulture, or her Blossom, or daughter Blossom, calling them bitchs? You know what I'm saying? She'd probably be right online on Twitter in the spaces, even though she probably need a facelift. Real talk. So it's like, you're just ignorant. Some people, you have to accept them as is. You're trying to paint different pictures. This is why I try to tell people, once I see a person for who they are, I see it. You know what I'm saying? No, I see it. And again, you're doing sports betting, this thing that all the, you know what Cardi strikes me as, you know what I'm saying? Being that she's tethered herself to Stefon Diggs and trying to act so excited about football and all of that. She reminds me of the girl who doesn't really like games or video games and stuff like that, and she acts like she likes it so much just to be under the man, just to like make it seem like, oh, I'm supporting you, I'm doing this, and you should support the person that you with, but it just comes off as fake. And it's like I said the other day in my video, it's pick me behavior. She wants to be picked. She got a football nigga, she went from a rapper to a football nigga, and then it's like you doing sports betting. It sounds like you and Offset both have a gambling problem, because I mean, you talking about you buy Birkin bags from the damn crocodile from where she say she buy from overseas and all of that, and you spending all this money. So what's some crumbs that you done wasted on sports betting for you to call that little girl a bitch? So listen, we spent enough time on that. Get in the comments, let me know what you think about Cardi B disrespecting that little girl. Let me know what you think about her trying to tether herself to Stefon Diggs going to the Super Bowl. So it's like they making this thing about her. Like, nah, she thinks she's slick. Get in the comments, let me know how you feel. Let's move on. So the next thing I want to talk about is Nicki Minaj is linking up with Trump. It's some few other special guests that's going to be at the Trump Account Summit. So this is a new initiative. I don't know if any of you read up about it, but it's a new initiative for children born January 1st, 2025 through December 31st, 2028. And what it's going to do is what's going to happen for eligible children who are born within that time frame. They're going to donate money into some sort of stock account, and parents can add up to $5,000 per year. They can't touch it to the age of 18, I believe, for like education, and then 25 for like home ownership or entrepreneurship. Like, is the way that they have it set up, I think is really a really good thing. So Nicki quote tweeted it, and she did it, basically confirmed that she will be there. So that's going to be on Wednesday, January 28th. Nicki Minaj will be at the Trump Accounts Summit. So I think that this is an amazing thing for children, right? Because one thing I read when I was reading this write-up from a Nicki Minaj fan, they were saying like it was something in regards to how you can start saving money years ahead, so you kind of dodge the welfare. You can pay for your education, your home, entrepreneurship, a number of different things, but also building generational wealth. Like, let me tell you something, that compound interest, I ain't even understand it. Yo, my aunt retired from the federal government, and she said she had been stacking her money, never touched her 401k since like 1989, 1990. $800 per paycheck she put in. My aunt said she's a millionaire right now. Millions she got in her damn, just with stocks. Millions, just retired. She's good. Like, let me tell you something about people who are really rich and really got money. They're very humble. They, and they don't splurge on stupid shit. Like, you think they're going to have a Bentley or a Prada bag, Chanel bag, Fendi, and all of that. People who really got money on a level like you and I, they comfortable. They know what they got. They splurge on trips. They splurge on, they take their family out and they treat them nice and it's no bother. You know what I'm saying? They make money on top of money so they can never be broke. That's where I'm trying to get. So all my peoples, and so listen, not to get too far away from that account summit, but I think that's what they're trying to set people up for. So all my people that's in the pipeline, if you 30, between the age of 30, 40, you need to start thinking about 25, 30 years from now, how that's going to look, how you want your retirement to look. You want to be a greeter at Walmart? Not saying a job is a job, but you got to really look into the future, and how does that look for you? So listen, Nicki is a part of that. I think that's dope. You already know, in regards to however she chooses to move, I'm going to support her. That's the bottom line of it, right? I might not agree with everything that she does, but I'll look into it and see, what comes into fruition and how this materializes. But another thing I wanted to bring up was Tiffany Pollard was out in the streets, right? And so she was out there and she was talking about how she recently came out as a queer woman. So when she was in this interview, they brought up Nicki Minaj. It was like a quick little interview. They brought up Nicki Minaj and they were mentioning, her affiliation with Trump and all of them. Let's just check this clip out really quick.
Recently, you did come out as queer, and really, I mean, how has that experience been for you and everything like that? Have you been exploring? How has it been?
Well, to celebrate myself in a major way and not have any boundaries, I feel like that's so important because I want to live my inner truth and allow other people to know that that's a safe place for them to be as well. Never question anything that your heart truly desires.
I know right now, so last question. I know Nicki Minaj let a lot of the LGBTQ community a little down right now. I know going the Trump route. What would you, any words for Nicki?
Nicki, we love her music. I've spoken to her several times, collectively, I feel like we were a little bit disappointed with her, but I feel like she needs to spend a lot of time with Mr. Bruce Springsteen. She needs to go sit on his lap and let him speak some words of wisdom to her heart. Because somebody got her off track and she needs guidance back home.
So listen, you heard that from Tiffany Pollard right there. She said she spoke to Nicki several times, so it seems as though that she has some sort of respect for her. I felt like in this take where she was speaking when the interviewer asked her about Nicki, I felt like she was still respectful. She said that she felt like people were disappointed. People have a right to their own feelings, opinions, and all of that, right? I seen a couple of people online was upset by what Tiffany had to say, but I just feel like she wasn't disrespectful. Look how everybody else is acting on, like that damn girl Ruby Rose. She came out trying to disrespect Nicki and calling her MAGA, 3-foot MAGA or some shit like that. It's like a lot of people go for bad, but I feel like any and everybody is entitled to have their own opinion in regards to whatever, right? Just like I make commentary, just like it's different commentary channels who may feel different than me. I don't feel like what Tiffany said was bad. So, some people be quick to just dismiss people just because they spoke out or whatever. I don't feel that way. That sounds like she still has a lot of love for Nicki. She talking about Nicki need to go sit on Bruce Springsteen lap. I don't know what that's about, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure he has some sort of disdain for Trump. But listen, Nicki gonna do her thing. She don't wait for the approval of others. And this is, I can't stress this enough, right? Nicki Minaj has so many people who dislike her, but if they dislike her so much, it's just like they can't wait to add these punches towards her, like hoping that it injures her. Like they can't wait to speak on her, even though that they hate her so much. They hate the girl so much, but they can't wait to to try to talk about whether it's her husband or a number of things, like try to even bring her child up. The other side does that a lot. A lot of vicious, vile people, just like that damn delusional Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So listen, potent, pondering, never pandering. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. This is my third time recording this video. Same content, same talking points. So I hope that y'all support it. Make sure that you swipe it, hype it. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think about each and everything that I touched on. I want to know this again. How do you think Cardi would feel if anybody referred to her daughters as bitches? You know that she would be spacing out on spaces. So I don't respect it. I don't care if she listen. And of course, you can tell that she was, playing around a playful move. But you don't refer to no little girls a bitch. You the bitch. Listen, I'm up out of here. Peace.